Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show, presenting the Long Wing Report. As you see right here, Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan one-on-one. Becky Lynch invoking her rematch for her women's championship that she lost at the King and Queen of Ring event. She wants to become women's world champion once again. Liv Morgan stole the victory away from Becky, and Becky won her championship back. More ways than one. We'll get to it. Could Becky Lynch regain the women's world championship? We'll see coming up. Also, too, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, made this tonight today. He's talking about he's leaving AEW. It's a mutual decision between him and AEW. Well, Mark Henry said he's done, and we'll get that as well. Plus, too, we're on the road to Clash at the Castle here on the Pro Wrestling Show. As Drew McIntyre will be getting his shot at the World Championship against Damian Priest, who literally stole the championship away from at WrestleMania 40. We'll get to it here. The Pro Wrestling Show starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kenny Dick here. Glad you join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation. Using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss the thing here on the Pro Wrestling Show. As you see right here, the current and new Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan, and literally stealing the championship away from Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch invoked her rematch clause at the King Queen ring event to get her championship back. And you'll see that a little bit later on in the show. Thanks for joining us here live here on YouTube and our social channels as well. We thank you for watching. So let's not waste no time whatsoever. We get things started here on the Pro Wrestling Show. We're going to get things started with this. Gunther wins the King of the Ring, the 2024 King of the Ring. As you see right here, as predicted by me on our Predict the Outcome King and Queen of the Rings event special. I mean, Gunther had, once he lost the Intercontinental Championship, there was no way someone is going to stop Gunther's momentum. Gunther wins the King of the Ring tournament. Gunther will earn a championship match at SummerSlam against the world champion, whoever that may be, comes Gunther's way at SummerSlam. We will see that Gunther standing proudly alone, holding his new crown as the new king of the WWE. And Gunther really deserves it with the crown. He's been a dominant wrestler as type so far, but Gunther now gets the opportunity, and Gunther took cheap shots at Damian Priest, saying that Damian Priest took the cheap way of just winning the championship and wrestling or taking away from Drew McIntyre. As you can tell, current world champion Damian Priest did not like that one bit. Damian Priest called him out and saying that I don't take cheap shots. It's just the opportunity to present itself, and I'm an opportunist. Because the opportunity presented itself for me and before I was Money in the Bank, saying that he had to go through a ladder match, which he did, to do what he needed to do, and guess what he did? Well, Gunther and Damian got another welcome indeed, and that welcome was interrupted by Drew McIntyre, the current number one contender for the World Championship. Drew will meet Damian at Clash at the Castle. That match will happen at Clash at the Castle in Scotland Drew McIntyre has an opportunity to win back the world championship and not lose it once again in nearly under 5 minutes. I think Drew will be seizing this moment. Drew was on the injured reserve list, and Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest had a word of words saying what they're going to do to each other coming up at SummerSlam at Cash at the Castle. We will see that, and that confrontation will come your way June 15th, Cash at the Castle event, and we'll have to predict the outcome for Clash at the Castle for that coming up. WWE doing a lot of international promos, but it was really interesting to see the one-on-one interaction with Damian Priest and Gunther, which that could be the SummerSlam main event, or could be a triple threat match. You never know. Or it could be Damian Priest. We know Damian Priest will defend the championship against Drew McIntyre at Cash at the Castle, and that will probably give us an indication on who Gunther will be challenging at SummerSlam. All right, we get to one-on-one action right here on the Raw Ring Report here as Big Bad Braun Strowman, the Monster Among Men, took on JD Madonna. He took on JD Madonna, man, looked like David versus Goliath. He body pressed him, picked him up, did a body press drop. Throughout the match, Braun was dominating until Braun made critical mistakes. Throughout the entire match right here, Braun ramming himself to the shoulder, which Braun did it on purpose. Even did the running move to sit down JD Madonna. JD Madonna trying to be picking on somebody his own size until Carlito came out of nowhere. Carlito still wants to be a member of the Judgment Day. I just don't see why Carlito wants to be a member when it's kind of odd for Carlito to be a member. It's just out of place. But Carlito, JD, and Finn Balor attacking Braun Strowman, even to the point that JD Madonna tried to nail Braun Strowman with a chair from behind. Braun kind of didn't phase him, and then Braun chased after him, and Braun Strowman and JD Madonna play a key role tonight in the main event for the Women's World Championship. We'll get to that coming up on what Braun right here did with Becky and Dominic to get that ball rolling. Well, speaking of the Women's World Champion, the newly crowned Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley, had an interview. Not Rhea Ripley, but Liv Morgan had an interview with Kathy Kelly. Kathy Kelly wanted to get the answer straight. Could Liv defeat Becky Lynch and retain the Women's Championship? There was no time to be wasted on that. She didn't know what she thought, but you know how that go. But Liv says she feels confident that she's gonna walk in as Women's World Champion and walk out a Women's World Champion. We'll see. Well, Ricochet right here checking on his ribs after being attacked by Braun Breaker. Ricochet wanted to go, and he challenged Dragunov to a match. Dragunov getting challenged, and you can tell right here we're still seeing these codes by the wide six. We don't know what these codes are, but we see 'em because we believe. We don't know what this could mean going forward and how this is going to affect going forward. But throughout the entire match, Dragunov took on um JD Dragunov took on Ricochet one on one. Till Dragunov caught Ricochet from behind. Ricochet even getting a lot of news backstage. We'll talk about this Wednesday with Will Ospreay said that was kind of ignorant on his comments. But Dragunov taking it down to Ospreay, even to the point that Ricochet got pummeled. And then we saw Dragunov bind his teeth onto the ropes. I don't know why he's a maniac right there. A crazy man don't feel no pain. You look at this one more time. A crazy man don't feel pain. But hey, yeah, what it is. But Ricochet doing those high fly aerial moves right here that he's so famous for. Ricochet taking it to here and doing Ricochet hit the move right here. He was about to hit the 450 right here to capitalize, but that wasn't enough right there. Don't and Inner Dragunov tried to counter. Ricochet, Inner Dragunov had a phenomenal match throughout. I think Dragunov won. Ricochet put up a fight, but a fight wasn't enough. But Ricochet still want to get his hands on Braun Breaker. The World Tag Team Champions, Miz and R-Truth, the Awesome Truth, was that doing an ice cream stand. And they were saying Miz trying to say he's vanilla and R-Truth was chocolate. R-Truth is chocolate, all right. He's chocolate. He won't call himself strawberry, but it is what it is. But that led to the New Day and what's going on with what's his name? Karrion Cross. We don't know what's going on. New Day. Karrion Cross is mingling in New Day's business. So we don't know. We have to wait and see what's going to go down in Savannah.